Hi, my name is Kirsten Boleyn. I am an undergraduate student in the Department of Forestry and Environmental Resources. I am affiliated with the Spring 2021 Global Conservation Ecology class, and I am also partnering with students from Northern Michigan University. Today, I'll be discussing the lack of current regulation present in the industry of marine oil. Petroleum oil, which is used in the production of gasoline and present in everyday life, is a naturally occurring resource that is non-renewable and also toxic. Harvesting oil can cause recurring leaks from rigs and drill sites, as well as larger spills in the process of transportation that can have disastrous effects on the economy as well as the environment. These effects can include difficulty cleaning or clearing oil spills, preventing flight of birds, bioaccumulation, and hypoxia or death through ingestion. Despite the danger of harvesting and using petroleum, it is a necessary fuel, and industry plays a major role in the extraction and distribution of oil around the globe. Currently, industry standard lacks regulation to prevent oil spills and does not have proper mitigation in the event of a spill or leak. Table 1 shows how oil spills are ranked in the industry based on the severity of the effect the spill has on the oil rig itself. Effects range from hazardous, which involves complete and spontaneous failure of the system, rendering it inoperable, along with noncompliance of industry standards all the way down to no effect. Note that these rankings are not focused on the environmental effect that the spill has, but rather the impact it makes on the industry. In this presentation, I'll be reviewing the consequences of 2 historical oil spills that were mismanaged, as well as a historic case that highlights the benefits of proper management. I will also be reviewing current legislation that establishes technical regulation on the industry and research on the environmental and economic impact of oil. Finally, I'll be using this research to make suggestions about future regulations in and around the oil industry. The first oil spill I'll be reviewing is the Torrey Canyon supertanker spill that happened in March of 1976. 119,000 tons of crude oil were spilled, making this the largest oil spill at the time. There were no compensatory measures in place for an accident of this size, which led to catastrophic levels of avian and fish death. However, the spill did lead to response reform in Britain. The second case is more recent, taking place in 2018. The Sanchi accident happened in China and consisted of 113,000 tons of natural gas concentrate, as well as 1,000 tons of crude oil. This spill was listed as hazardous due to the amount that was spilled and the fact that all crew members were killed. Both of these spills were the effect of poor risk mitigation, compacted by catastrophic failure of the system and poor response timing and planning. Before moving on, I'd like to draw your attention to figure 1, which shows the number and location of large oil spills around the world. The conservation success story takes place following the Exxon Valdez oil spill. After the spill, Congress enacted the Oil Pollution Act in 1990, which increased enforcement of prevention protocols, as well as creating higher penalties for spills that do occur. Along with this, a spill prevention control and countermeasure was created, which created site-specific response plans and new requirements for technical regulations. Based on the literature review we conducted, future directions we believe would help with better regulation in the industry could include measuring the scope of damage caused by oil extraction in order to be able to assign them threat levels based on environmental impact, not just the impact faced by the industry. It is also pertinent to research the processes that contribute to damage from drilling and oil spills, and to locate factors from previous spills that were overlooked in order to more effectively mitigate future risk. Figure 2 shows the importance of the regulation within the industry and how far we've come. The graph illustrates the number of large and small oil spills since 1970. The number has been drastically reduced through the years, and implementing more efficient regulation will help reduce the number further. We have crossed the threshold from discussing how oil disasters affect the environment to needing to act on the information we have gathered. Finding solutions to already known gaps in regulation and problems created by oil leaks and spills will better suit the environment and the economy in the long run. Finding a workable solution to efficiently regulate the industry without affecting its bottom line or profit margins is key to garnering support behind the issue. This can be done through careful research of past shortcomings combined with innovative solutions and policy backing. I hope you've enjoyed my overview, and I also hope that you enjoy the poster and get a chance to learn something from it. Thank you all for listening.